Hey, I'm Steve Krenz for Guitar Gathering. Thank you for joining us on this lesson. We're going to learn a holiday favorite, a Christmas classic, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. Let me play it for you here first. Oh, there's a PDF that goes along with this, so make sure and download the PDF. The link is in the YouTube description down below. There you go. God rest ye merry gentlemen. This is a wonderful little arrangement that we have taught over the years for various things, but it's been a while since I've taught this, so I thought we would dust it off and bring it to you. So let's dive into it. We're in the key of A minor, the relative minor of the key of C. So we are in the key of A minor, so I would expect to see a lot of A minors, Gs, Fs, E7s, E majors, and that's exactly what I see in this song as we get to looking through it. All right, let me first tell you, you need to overlap the notes. Overlap the notes, that's the key to everything sounding good in guitar. So, is overlapping these notes. So take a look at this first measure. We have a little pickup here. And then I've got, what is that? I've got two A's going. The stem up notes are the melody, the stem down notes are the accompaniment. But look at that very first one out of the gate. I've got an A. How am I supposed to play one note and hold it and then move on to other stuff? Well, you're kind of just seeing one layer of it. So hear how I hold that A for 2 beats even though I add that E to it. And this overlapping of tones is what makes this little arrangement work. So you want to overlap. You want to give this A 2 beats, the G sharp 2 beats, the G natural 2 beats, F sharp 2 beats, and then the F natural for 4 beats there. So if I was playing this, second finger on the A, first finger on the G sharp, pinky on the D, open G natural to the C. Now here I would probably shift up to the second position and play this F sharp with my third finger and this A with my first. And then slide back to where I'm having my third and second finger on that F there, and A. Let me tell you, that is the secret to this song. If you're not paying attention to how long these lower notes are going, it's going to sound like this. And not like this. There you go, okay? So, and that's what we want. We want these notes to be overlapping. So those first 4 bars, it basically kind of repeats those again for the next 4 bars. So starting at the beginning, it would be hold that F sharp while these other things are moving. Hold that F down. And then it goes to the next line, does the same thing again. See, once you get those first 4 bars, you've got half the song. Just an exact repeat. Okay, the next 4 bars are probably the most complicated bars in the entire song. Okay, don't get scared off, just realize this is kind of the rapids of this song. A D minor, and then I have a G, and then the rest of these are open, so if you're confused, just always look at the tab, and it'll show you. So that's not too hard there. And here's where it gets thick. I thought a C major ninth would be a pretty chord here. So we're going to scoot up, and you may be familiar with a C minor. This is like a C minor, but I'm going to take my pinky off, and so I'm left with a bar with my first finger. Third finger is on this 4th string, 5th fret. Second finger's on the 3rd string, 4th fret. And that's a chord. That may be a new form for you. C major ninth, really pretty little form. So before you do anything else, I would get that transition right there. Okay. Now, if I'm doing fingerstyle, if you're doing fingerstyle like I am, I'm playing the 5th string with my thumb, and then my 1st, 2nd, and 3rd finger are playing the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st strings. So I'm not really playing that 4th string if you're playing it fingerstyle. Put my pinky down for that A. Now I'm going to shift this E with a G sharp in the bass. So I've got my 2nd finger on this low G sharp on the 6th string at the 4th fret. Then I've got my 2nd finger on the B on the 3rd string, 4th fret. My pinky is on the 2nd string, 5th fret, and that E. So I'm just playing 3 notes. Or actually, you can even add, if you wanted to. If you wanted to play that 4th string open on that D, that's not a problem. If you even wanted to bar it, that's not even a problem too. It kind of makes it into a G sharp diminish. So whatever you want to do on the 4th string, or you could not play at all. You could just do the... So I could either add the 4th string, open D, or bar that with my 1st finger and I end up with a G sharp diminish. Either way is cool. So those two, that one little measure there. Then we're back down to normal, A minor 7th. Just scoot your 2nd finger over. 3rd finger can just stay where he's at. Only thing here is a 2nd finger on the low F sharp, 3rd finger is on that A, and then the D is open, the B is open. So, woo! Put your 1st finger down on the C, and then I end up with a G, kind of a G5, really. I'm playing the 6th, the 4th, the 3rd, and the 2nd. All right, so let's play through all of that super slow. D minor, G with the open strings, bar C major 9th, pinky down on the A, 2nd finger on the G, A minor, 2nd finger on the low F sharp. Next page, C. While holding this low C, I'm going to do the 6th at the top. I've harmonized the melody in 6th. So the melody is the F and the E, and I just put a 6th underneath that, an A and a G. E major, pinky on that D. Here's some more 6th. See how handy 6th are for harmonizing any melody. And then I've got an A minor, kind of an A minor shape, but I'm just playing the lower 3 strings there. A little bit of a pull off there. I hit the outside A's, that inner E, and then I'm going to pull off from this 1st finger C to the open B. A little tricky. So you may just need to practice that move for a while. Keep that 3rd finger holding down, reach that 2nd finger over to that D with the F sharp again, this time with the pinky on the D. Okay, so let's play that line again. This is top of the 2nd page. We have a C, 6th harmonizing, E major, pinky, 6ths, outside A's to the inner E, pull off. Next line, C, and I'm going to go harmonizing again in 6th. So So I would do that. Open third, open first, and then second finger on the A, first finger on the F. Then I would slide that up, same shape. Then I would just hammer on or play with my third and fourth that C and the A. So you have a combination that's like this. There you go. So even though you have 4 different pairs of notes, I'm only shifting once. Shift. All right, now we're going to talk about something that it is not parallel motion, it is an opposite motion. I've got one line that's going down. So parallel motion is where both lines would be going together. This is called contrary motion, something that we like to do in music a lot. So when one line is going one direction, the other line is going the other direction. In this case, the upper line is going down. So I'm going to make the lower line go up. And I have to make these two lines do those things together, which isn't really natural for your fingering. So you have to just kind of learn it by rote. 2 outside E's first, and then I have second finger on this F sharp, pinky on the D, third finger on the G natural, first finger on the C, and then you can either slide up and play your third finger on that low G sharp and then open B, or you can do the pinky on the G sharp if you want to. So those 4 notes combined. And you end up back where they're together again. It's a fun concept to do in music, is this idea of contrary motion. One's moving up, one's moving down. And I end up with our octave A's, just like we did in the measure right above that. And then I just kind of arpeggiate and hammer on and pull off an A minor chord. Letting everything ring. So don't stop the 2 A's. Don't do that, let them all ring. All right, and here we have a first setting. So at that point, I'm going to repeat all the way back to the beginning and play all of this again. This tricky part. Now, how do you handle tricky parts like this? You go slow. You conquer each little portion of it. Let's say I'm going to work my first day on this one measure and get that finger coordination together. Next day I would add this to it. And then once I've got the second measure down, then I would add it to the first measure. That's a lot of trickiness right there. Just go slow. Here's the deal. You can conquer anything if you go slow enough. I've learned that in life. You can conquer anything if you just go slow enough. So the problem is we often just jump right into it and we go, gosh, I'm never going to get it. I'm never going to get it. And you practice on it for about 3 minutes and then you get tired and you go watch something on YouTube. So don't do that. Stick with it and conquer just a little piece of it, then add that piece to the next piece, and then you have things together. Nothing wrong with YouTube. We're on YouTube now, but that's how you conquer these things. So never stop because you don't get it in the first 5 minutes. It's about 8 moves right there. These 6th contrary motion. Now here I'm going to take the second ending. I hang on to those A's. And then I'm going to slip up here to the 5th position and bar the bottom 3 frets and make a little A minor there. And there you go. A rather accessible version of God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. So it's got a few challenges in it, but hopefully it shouldn't be too crazy for you. I've explained it pretty much in detail, so you should be able to know which fingers are going at any point in time where they're at. Now remember, you can always slow this video down. Just go down to the little gear icon on YouTube in the lower right-hand corner, and you can always slow down and where you can try and play with me. So there you go. That's the arrangement of this song. I hope you enjoy looking at it. It has been a joy getting to show it to you, and go make some music with it. Hey, I'm Steve Krenz for Guitar Gathering. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.